Hey guys, this is Holmes from Team Murder. I'm checking in after the first full day of our This Week Pro at Awesomenauts, and so far I'm really enjoying this game. I've got about 12 and a half hours clocked total. I've ranked up twice. I'm now in Bronze. I'm level 54, which means I've got all of the champions unlocked and a lot of the extra items and abilities and stuff like that. If we go check out my profile, overall, right now, I am the almost about 44,000 best player in the world, something like that. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I've played 17 games and I've won 10. And my favorite champion so far has been Voltar. For those of you unfamiliar with the game, he's almost strictly a healer. He does some damaging and some CCing, kind of, and things like that, but he's mostly a healer. And the thing is, in these kind of games, I really prefer to play the support healing roles, just because I know most people, especially in random pickup group games, will not play supports and will not help out the team. So I figure I let them do their thing. I can follow behind them, I can heal them, I can support our team and make sure we win, and it's been working pretty well for me. Now, I know I'm saying that I've got like 12 and a half hours clocked, but obviously you can say I've only played 17 games. The thing is, before we really jumped into the PvP, Sand and I played a lot of custom games, and the bots in this game are actually really, really difficult. We played custom games for two reasons, well, more than that, but primarily we wanted to get used to the game, and we wanted to unlock all the champions. We wanted to know what everyone's tricks were, know who we'd be fighting, and get a feel for who we wanted to play. And second of all, in these kind of games, it kind of sounds silly, but I kind of have like anxiety about playing in PvP games because I don't like to be the person that's making sure that our team loses. I don't like to be the one that's feeding or the one that doesn't know what's going on. So I really like to get a firm grounding in what's happening before I jump in and start playing. So today I've played 17 games PvP, but I've probably played at least double that in custom games to get a feel for different champions. Voltar's the only one I've played so far in PvP games, but other champions like Rylan and I think Coco, the girl on the snowboard, I'm really liking. So if it gets to a point where Voltar's not successful for me or something like that, I do plan on switching over. But right now, I'm just sort of going with what feels good. And then I guess just for first impressions of the game, I don't have a great feel for it yet. Obviously, I'm going to be playing a lot more of it, but I do really like how it plays. I like how fast-paced it is, and to me, it kind of feels like a mix between like your standard MOBA and almost like a Super Smash Brothers or something like that. It's very fast-paced. The games usually aren't incredibly long, although I think the last one I played drug out until we had like 45-second respawn times or something ridiculous. I'm not quite sure, but I do really like how easy it is to pick up and to put down, and that the champions, all your abilities are bound to your mouse, and you just buy items to sort of upgrade yourself. There's not a whole lot going on. It's not super complicated, which is really nice. I don't know how much more difficult it's going to be, and where the champion distribution is going to lie. Right now, there seems to be a big leaning towards the sheriff, and there's a big leaning towards, I forget her name, she's the little monk, she's got a third eye, and she's really a pain to fight, but right now, those are the champions that I'm sort of seeing the most of, and the little toxic dog thing that bites, that thing's awful too. So I'm kind of waiting to see as we get higher up in the leaderboards and I rank up a couple more times where the main distributions are going to lie. But right now, it's all going pretty well, and we're still having a lot of fun. So we'll probably check in again on Wednesday night, about halfway through the week, and see where we've made it.